Hello, certified financial planner here, and I have one of my LPL colleagues, also certified financial planner, John Bender. John, how long have you been in financial services, working with clients?
10 years. Started with LPL, been with LPL for 10 years.
So 10 years in the business. I would say he's got some pretty good experience. He's a CFP. He's works with people in all different capacities. My question is, when you're working with clients with respect to budgeting, how does that usually go?
Not very well. I think, as you've probably experienced, most people in general don't like to follow a budget. And I don't think it works in traditional day-to-day life. It's unrealistic to think that you're going to stick to some $300 a month grocery expense bill and you're going to, at $299.99, you just cut yourself off, Anthony.
Yeah, no, that's...
So I don't think budgets work. And so what I've trained my clients to do is follow two systems. One is the envelope system. You take your paycheck, you divide it into categories, and once you spend the money out of that, it's it. However, what I tend to do is allow for borrowing from another category because, $300 at Kroger doesn't just stop at $300. But I think the more realistic approach is the zero-based or cash flow-based budget. That's where you take your budget, you start with a very top-line number, you pay yourself first, and you allocate to certain goals, either a savings goal, a retirement goal, college funding goal, whatever you want.
Okay, so let's say you have a client, and your client, comes to you and says, John, I want to retire at 65 with, $1 million. So what you do is you tell me that you give them a monthly savings goal, right?
Correct.
That's okay. So yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like that's the only way to get it done is to establish a monthly savings goal to accomplish whatever it is that goal that you
the overall goal
that you want to accomplish. And then if they have money left over, then what?
Do whatever you want.
Okay, all right.
Fund other goals. I mean, you eat an elephant one bite at a time.
Right.
And so creating these goals and funding these small goals piecemeal at a time allows you to accomplish the overall goal. With money left over, you've got discretionary spending.
Perfect. Okay. So you heard it from not one, but two CFPs. Basically, budgeting is really challenging because you're fighting your own human behavior. But how do you work around that is you set your goal, you pay yourself first. You pay yourself first in order to hit that goal, and then you have two choices. If you have extra money left over, you can either, one, choose to put more money towards that goal, accelerate the rate at which you accomplish that goal, allocate the resource to accomplishing another goal, or spend your money and have fun. It's okay to spend.
Go to Disney World.
I know it's like crazy to hear a financial planner say it's okay to spend money and have fun, but yeah. It doesn't all have to go towards savings. So thanks for listening.
So we got another part to this.
Oh, okay. We got another part.
So in my videos, I do a this or that question. And I found this book last week. So Anthony, you asked me a question about budgeting.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you a question. And you have to answer why.
All right.
Bring
it on.
Video games or board games, and why?
All right. So video games or board games. Obviously, I'm going to go board games on that one. Video games are so complicated now. I have a 15-year-old stepson, and I can't even hold the controller the right way to make the video game function. That would be the first part of that answer. And then two, usually play board games. I mean, I don't play board games anymore unless I'm drinking. So, so I like to have a couple of glasses of wine, and then usually you're playing with 4, 5, 6 people. So wine, group of people, that usually equals a good time.
I think there's more camaraderie in, like you're saying, in board games. I guess with like Halo Live or whatever you want to call it, you put your headset on and you're interacting with other people. It's not the same. I vote board games.
Yeah, absolutely. What's your favorite board game?
I don't know. Probably Monopoly. It's classic. I mean,
Monopoly. That's the go-to financial advisor.
I'm a finance guy.
Financial advisor game. I was going to say Monopoly, although I have been heavily into not a board game, but I've been heavily into Uno lately.
Uno is fun, or Pit. If you ever played Pit.
Yep, played
Similar.
Pit. Yeah. All right, so that's it. That sums it up. Thanks for listening.